congressional study, which already projected that there's going to be a big deficit, power deficit in Mindanao, and maybe a lower deficit in Luzon, and approaching criticality, in Visayas, and approaching criticality in the Luzon area. In that report, several power plants were mentioned. I'm getting a copy of that report now. And then in the course of the discussion, Secretary Reyes mentioned that there might be a need for emergency power. And of course, this elicited and provoked a lot of response from members of Congress and from the public, because people accused him of using scale tactics, or probably proposing a solution that may not be the right solution. Later, Secretary Reyes backtracked about his position. But now, Secretary Reyes is back to the same old prognosis that there's going to be a power crisis. We are feeling this now, as predicted by our own Congressional Planning and Budget Office. That's why it's very important for Secretary Reyes to be here. Maybe if we can get him by remote, even respond to some of the issues. I'm sure that he can take a break. Somebody can text him, somebody can apprise him, and he can give us an on-the-spot situationer on what he is assessing right there in Mindanao. Policy is very important, Mr. Chairman. I know that this is of immense importance. His physical presence there is needed, but we also need to have updated information. We are on the verge of going on recess, but we are a policy-making body. There are so many things that we can do, even while the election campaign is already ongoing, in order for Congress to help in alleviating the situation, especially in the light of two things. My concern here, Mr. Chairman, would be the short term, which is the May 2010 elections, and the long term, which is to make sure that the momentum of economic development, particularly with regard to the very dramatic improvement in our BPOs, which is predicted to approach about $10 billion in income, would not be stopped because of this power situation. I'm reminded of the transition in 1992 when the new administration inherited a power crisis. I think we all don't want the same situation to happen in this next transition that is coming up. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
The Chair agrees with that, with observation of Congressman Golez. But before I comment on that proposal by Congressman Golez, I'd like to acknowledge the arrival of Congressman Roilo Golez. The Chair hereby directs the Secretariat to at least